Hi guys, welcome to RealityExplaining. Today we're gonna comment on the taken down of YouTube of Planet of the Humans, the latest Michael Moore documentary about renewable energies. Let's check this out. Before we start, here at RealityExplaining we don't put up with BS. This is a channel for those who enjoy the wonders of common sense and resist against those online proposing fictions, usually to cash in on you. If you're one of us, engage, subscribe and share this video. Don't let the BS take over. Now, Planet of the Humans, a film by Jeff Gibbs and produced by Michael Moore, was released on YouTube on Moore's channel for free viewing on April 21st, 2020. The documentary was taken down off a platform this week due to a copyright claim. Guys, we reported this in a previous video about the outrage that this film caused on the climate activist community. The link is at the top. And how they call it for it to be taken down. Well, mission accomplished. This is a report by The Verge. YouTube took down Michael Moore's film attacking renewable energy. The film sparked a firestorm of controversy, was taken down from YouTube on Monday because of a copyright claim. The complaint was filed by photographer Toby Smith, who was alarmed that his work was used in a film that he doesn't support, The Guardian reports. I don't agree with its message, and I don't like the misleading use of facts in this narrative, Smith said to The Guardian. A few seconds of a Smith video, Rare Earthenware, was used in Moore's film, which criticizes renewable energy. In a statement to The Verge, the director Jeff Gibbs denied any copyright violation in his film, which garnered more than 8 million views on YouTube. This attempt to take down our film and prevent the public from seeing it is a violent act of censorship by political critics of the Planet of the Humans, Gibbs wrote. It's a misuse of copyright law to shut down a film that has opened a serious conversation about how parts of the environmental movement had gotten into bed with Wall Street. Although sources of archival footage are credited at the end of Gibbs' film, makers of Rare Earthenware say it doesn't constitute fair use because the footage has been contorted to represent a pretty unresearched and for that reason rather dangerous narrative. The longer it stays offline, the better for the amazing work that the environmental movement has been doing for the last 10 years, says Liam Young, who co-founded the studio that collaborated with Smith on Rare Earthenware. Young and Smith's film traces the material used in electronics back to their sources. Planet of the Humans has gotten some support from PEN America, a group of advocates for free speech. Those who take issue with the film have every right to make their concerns and arguments heard, PEN America Senior Director Summer Lopez said in April 29th statement. But first and foremost, the public also has the essential right to view Moore's film and make their own judgments. A firestorm of criticism from influential environmental advocates followed the release of Planet of the Humans in April. Among other things, the film makes the dubious claim that solar and wind power are as potentially as harmful to the environment as fossil fuels, and that environmentalists are essentially in the pockets of renewable energy corporations. Those claims have been torn apart by environmentalists and scientists who say the film's assertions are misleading. Planet of the Humans was also taken down from another platform, Films for Action, because of a copyright claim. Films for Action had previously temporarily removed it following the harsh letter from filmmaker Josh Fox and notable scientists and environmental activists. The full film is still up on Gibbs' Vimeo account. As we saw in the previous video, the film basically states that green energy cannot solve the problem of society's expanding resource depletion, which is by definition unsustainable given that the earth is finite. The film argues that energy sources including wind power and solar energy are not truly renewable or sustainable. We found that principle to be accurate. Most of biomass energy causes deforestation. That takes years or decades to be restored, if restored. Electric vehicles are still made out of melted metals and powered partially by electricity generated from fossil fuels. And electric batteries in solar and wind tech require rare metals that pollute the environment during their extraction. These options are definitely not perfect. Why not owning it? Yes, they are imperfect. They represent improvement compared to the previous paradigm of only fossil fuels, but it is still not the ultimate answer to the climate problem. Instead, why don't we consider as free and independent individuals the impact of our own consumption and the impact of the number of children we bring into reality to continue and increase the vicious circle of pollution we are drowning in already? The problem starts with the political views of many of these environmentalists that don't want the right to bring more children into reality questioned. Well, wake up! If you don't want nobody telling you how many children to have or not to have, the film is not for ya. But censoring the film so the rest of the planet, of the very overpopulated planet, cannot get to watch and get a bigger picture of pollution and its solutions, that's another thing. That's simply wrong. What's the problem with contextualizing people, telling them, hey, these solutions are not perfect, but if you freely consider reducing your level of consumption or possibly even overconsumption and maybe having one kid less, maybe, that will be more effective than polluting the planet in the quest of the creation of clean energies. That's for you to consider it as a free individual in a free society that promotes free speech. You're free. It's up to you. There you see the true radical left, that should not be confused with the left. They prize on the freedom of speech of our societies, but censor the voices that disagree. They prize democracy, but actually censor dissenting voices making opposition to their ideas. The right to have ideas opposing to yours is a basic principle of democracy. They prize diversity, but actually censor diversity of ideas. And let's be clear here, the documentary is not some kind of wacko conspiranoid BS video. It only shows the imperfection of imperfect things, which is realitist. What's the problem with people talking about reality? It's not 8% efficiency, it's 15. Come on. Really? Percentages? Is it an efficiency of 100% what we're talking about here? No! The solar farm displayed in the film operates at 8% efficiency. And in the last months, we achieved new technology that allows 15 to 20% efficiency. Both statements are accurate, and it's not 100% efficiency anyway. So, do they really think that the world is going to abandon the development and implementation of clean energies due to a film? Is climate activism that much of insecure of itself? Is it really that fragile? Are radical leftist advocates of individual liberties? Diversity? Democracy? This is actual proof that they are not. These are our 2 cents. Thank you so much for taking your time to tune in. So like and subscribe and share this in your social media. You know YouTube is prioritizing content from established media. So these little actions can actually help small content creators like us to keep up. Help the small fish to grow. Don't forget to engage. Don't let fictions take over social media. Speak, comment, tweet, share this content. Don't let the scammers win. And lastly, kindly check our support links if you would like to back our work and see more common sense online. See you in the comments. Bye bye.